The following contest is the men's Wargames match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages.
And gentlemen, it is time for Bloodline Wargames. Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu.
Both of these sides have a deep and abiding hatred for one another. Solo felt he was held down. His crew never called up during Roman's time as the tribal chief.
But most of the men on Roman's side were unceremoniously removed from the bloodline, courtesy of Solo Sikoa. And those who weren't have faced continued attacks from the new bloodline.
And the winners tonight are very likely to be considered the true bloodline by the WWE Universe. Let's see who comes out on top tonight.
Hoisted up, bang, snap suplex.
Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the
From the top.
He's certainly feeling that attack.
Yeah, that's the kind of offense that opens people's eyes to Jacob Fatu.
And just planting them with that DDT there. A lot to prove from the new bloodline tonight. Gentlemen, do you think they can do it?
Absolutely, Cole. Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, and Tama Tonga have been competing on a different level as of late.
They have won some major matches and earned titles too, but I worry they might not be as ready for Wargames as Roman's crew. There's a lot more big match experience in general on Roman's side.
No, that may be true, but Solo's side has youth and a devil-may-care attitude that can work out tremendously inside Wargames. I expect Solo's side to go all out here inside this sadistic structure.
Gotta be a bit tough for Jay to stand up against this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jay has the title wins and big victories that earned him the main event moniker. But if he's the one to put away the new bloodline, he will truly be the main event of Wargames.
And Jay is being picked to pieces here.
Yeah, impressive offense from Jacob Fatu.
Oh, a Samoan drop.
And walking through the structure door, this is where nightmares become reality.
Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me,
Great journalism there, Byron.
Thanks, Michael.
Clock counting down. A sigh of relief can surely be breathed once the next competitor enters. This Wargames just got Usi, Zayn, joining the original Bloodline side.
Punch right in the head.
I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every Bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the tribal chief may come sooner than anyone thinks.
There's a fisherman suplex.
That's mounted with punches and a stop to the gut too.
OG Bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something, but the Bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career, and he needs to take it back tonight.
And the balance of power is about to shift with this upcoming entrant. Sammy's scheme sure helping him out there.
Tama Tonga looking to get wild inside War Games alongside his Bloodline. Here we go again.
Under the apron now, looking to stack the odds even higher in their team's favor here.
Here he goes, about to end this fight.
Numbers advantage or not, he's leaving nothing to chance as he searches under the apron. 8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across.
Both wrists captured. No way Sammy recovers from that.
He may have just slowed Jacob down a bit there.
Jay's confidence really showed in that maneuver. Old Bloodline, new Bloodline, both sides engaging in a brutal battle.
Every one of these men is fighting with every fiber in their being to be considered the true Bloodline.
If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in War Games.
Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tonga Loa truly excels in a brawl. And there is no bigger brawl than War Games.
And guys, this is what War Games is all about. Both bloodlines in the ring.
The old guard and new school trading their biggest shot from the top.
This match has to be close to an end.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer a good defense will even matter at this point.
Solo Sikoa, leader of the new Bloodline, has called himself the head of the table. Called himself tribal chief.
When he asks the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
Well, Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Romans, Sikoa will be everything he says he is and more.
And Tama pays for leaving an opening.
Good golly! Utilizing his power and tossing him across the rings. Both wrists captured. And Tonga Loa close things out. Isolating their opponent's arm and oh! Goodness gracious.
The count has started, and one team is about to have the odds in their favor. Get it.
Incredible.
That attack certainly put Jimmy's toughness to the test.
And now the new tribal.
Are we about to see it again?
And looking at Jacob Fatu.
Does Jimmy have any fight left?
The suspense this crowd is feeling is palpable.
They are waiting with bated breath for what's to come.
From the top.
No way. No. Good God. What just happened?
Leaping from high above the cage and turning their opponent into the landing zone.
Delivers an axe handle. Anything out of sorts now.
Tama Tonga executing a vicious Tongan twist. Tama could end it there.
That's right. He's definitely been worn down a little.
These superstars are tolerated endlessly, and this crowd is on their feet. Blast off. Disturbing impact. Here's the arm wringer, followed by the leg drop.
From the top.
Just trying to pound their opponent into the ground even further.
Just finished things. And the tribal chief is now entering Bloodline War Games. That's unmitigated demonstration of power.
risks capturing it.
Midsection connects.
Just unloaded.
Wear and tear of this match is clearly starting to get to him. And he's absorbed some stiff offense already.
Yeah, Roman came ready to assert his dominance and is doing just that. Staggering back up, maybe to a full count. Got a problem here.
There's no problem at the top. Sent him right smack into no man's land. Oh!
Tommy Tonga setting it up. There. Nearly in hand for Tommy Tonga.
Going straight for the body. Doing a little more soft.
He's about to do it. He's about to hit it. Jimmy. Win the match. Makes the cover. And back to range. Shoulders down. Jacob going to end it here. Only two.
He refuses to stay up.
Pure instinct. Got him in the corner now. Battering away with a series of brutal clotheslines in the corner. What's his omelet? He's going for the pin.
Solo, help me, bro. Come on, why did nobody save me?
Has fallen.
Here we go. First two combatants locked in the Wargames structure. The original Bloodline versus the new Bloodline in the match beyond.
The WWE Universe has wanted to see this war for some time, gentlemen. Roman and his old guard versus Solo and the new crew.
So many questions. Can Roman's teammates put their past animosity aside? Can the rest of Solo's gang handle a match against competitors with more Wargames experience?
Well, Byron, I think we'll know the answer to all those questions in just a matter of minutes. Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me,
Great journalism there, Byron.
thanks, Michael.
Before Wargames officially starts, what do you guys think is the key to the old-school Bloodline coming out on top?
Every one of these men is a proven main eventer, Michael, but that won't be enough if they can't stay on the same page.
Yeah, and given how united Solo's team is, I don't think even the Mount Rushmore of WWE could handle the new Bloodline.
Roman and his crew need to remember what bonded them, what made their team Uzi, and work as a real team. Just one last time.
8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo's squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later.
Jacob Fatu cuts him off. Oh, he saw it coming. Oh! Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the Bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still Usi?
I think he is, Corey. Sami seems elated to be fighting alongside Jay and even Jimmy. Those are his dogs.
Thunderous power slam.
What a knockout punch! Oh, man. He has to be nearly at his breaking point now.
These are the moments professionals train for. You are at your breaking point.
Counting down the seconds as this match gets closer to being even. I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every Bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of everyone. Taking flight!
Incredible diving clothesline.
This team, some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the ways that Jay has made with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
Jay has the title wins and big victories that earned him the main event moniker. But if he's the one to put away the new Bloodline, he will truly be the main event of Wargames.
All of Sammy's ring prowess couldn't get him out of trouble there.
Yeah, Jacob was confident going on the attack.
Seconds until this match becomes a bit lopsided. Headbutt, vicious.
Man, a little extra luster behind that kick.
Tonga looking to get wild inside Wargames alongside his Bloodline.
Solo Sikoa, leader of the new Bloodline, has called himself the head of the table, called himself a tribal chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
Well, Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Romans, Sikoa will be everything he says he is and more.
It seems like this match is becoming something of an uphill battle for him. Right into a counter.
It's a long way up.
If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most... Once more, setting it up! DDT! Did Jacob Fatu get enough of it? Old Bloodline, new Bloodline, both sides engaging in a brutal battle.
Looking to finish it.
Both wrists captured. Boom! Good night. What a knee.
Look at Jay. His lights are off.
Things will get back to an even playing field with the next entrant.
Sharp kick. Here's the buzzer, and Jimmy Uso is looking for revenge against the new Bloodline in Wargames.
OG Bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the Bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career. And he needs to take it back tonight. Send him clear into the other ring. Samoan drop.
Hey, guys, this is what Wargames is all about. Bloodline's looking at in the ring.
The old guard and new school trading their biggest shots in one of the most dangerous environments in all of WWE.
Nice job here. It's got him up. And Tonga Loa being neutralized there.
Yeah, Jay had him one measure.
And Tonga Loa gets knocked off his game there.
The more excellent about Jay to get the job done.
Going straight to the top, turn by top rope. And it's Jay. And that was a going back to the ring. DDT plants there.
Jimmy with a cause for alarm.
We've got a numbers advantage incoming as the countdown is about to run out.
And the WWE Universe continues to remain on their feet. They know they are witnessing
what is now essentially a handicap match.
He's carrying some serious equipment into the cage with him, ready to fully exploit the numbers game.
Being sized up, he might regret getting back up here. Through the ring door and adding a bit of leverage to the situation.
Man, this place is jumping.
Look out! Oh, man, Sammy with a big boot. No doubt, Sammy just ended this.
And there's a good blow to the body.
These are dangerous attacks on their own, but now the damage is exponentially multiplied. Oh, nearly cut in half.
Belly to belly.
New entrant about to come in, and not a moment too soon.
And he's got him in his sights. Got him right where he wants him.
Shatter your chest.
Jacob Fatu's able to dodge that.
And the tribal chief is now entering Bloodline War Games.
Got flipped upside down there. And turning it into a mat slam.
Both wrists captured.
No, what a move. Put a stamp on this one.
Tonga setting it up.
Here it comes.
Targeting the stomach to reverse that maneuver.
He gets manhandled over into the opposite ring.
What a forearm. Pulled in from belly to belly. Where's Tonga going on the top? Tonga down. Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace.
Oh, my goodness.
Absorbing the pain of another attack to the head. He could be dazed.
Sokoa got him in his sights.
One by.
Rearing way back.
That's a solid spike.
Ouch. End of the line for Zayn.
Total Sokoa. And looking at Jacob Fatu.
DDT. Did Jacob Fatu get enough of it?
Really challenging the tribal chief with that.
Yeah, Tama had him well measured.
What do you have to do to put this guy away?
And that was certainly a targeted attack to the core. Transitions to the core.
Is it enough?
Two. No, he gets the shoulder up.
Good Lord, scarily close to three.
Shoulders down. Jacob going to end it here. Body showing the effects of this match. And Solo's team takes it.
Let's go.
All hail the true Bloodline.